Welcome back to Mitford Pottery. Been a while since I've done a video. Been on a break, recharged the batteries, but we will get back to it. So, throwing some simple cup bodies today, and I will adjust the camera first after that introduction so I can see what's going on. So I'll be just running over the normal stuff. Hopefully the microphone batteries will last. So it is 500 grams B17C white stoneware, or pale stoneware. And all we're going to do run through throwing 6 of these. First one I'll talk through, subsequent ones will be speeded up, and we'll see if we can zoom in a wee bit. There we are, see what's going on. Hopefully I'll not cover it up too much. Right, here we go. So we get our speed right. Squash it onto the wheel. A bit rusty after not doing this for a while. Corn it up. So this is reclaimed clay. So I tend to, although I have been lately, I didn't used to, I've been corning this at least twice just to give it a final mix. We get our corn and squash it back into the middle. Get it centered. Like so. Slow it down. Water, so we'll break in. So I do it with my thumb tip. Judge our depth, about there. Open it out to the bottom of our mug. Compact the base. Making sure we don't knock it off centre. Get ourselves into place, and we do our first lift. Which is usually relatively quick, and it's just setting the clay, going from like a round donut of clay to a thick wall. Then we can drop the speed right off, and then we can start to lift the clay. So push in and out. To the top. Constantly adjusting the pressure on your fingertips as the clay gets thinner towards the top. So you can press a bit harder down here, so that's where the clay is thick. About halfway is when you want to ease off the pressure to get a bit of height on. A bit of water on, so we're going to dig in. So I'm moving around here so you can see it a little bit. So I'm going to push my thumb tip in, my fingertips out. And that lump or bulge is my inside fingertips. Pushing the clay out. Hope that makes sense. Compact the top every lift really, just keeps it nice and stable. And then we can go even slower. So now 1 or 2 left, so now I'm going for the last bit of height and shape. And I usually measure off the height of my hand, so if I pretend that I had a handle on the side and I was holding the handle, it gives us a rough idea of the size of the cup, because it will shrink a little bit. And I'm going to do a little bit more. And there we are. And what have I not got? I ain't got my chamois leather. Hang on a second. I thought I was prepared. I'm not. I need the chamois. Shimmy chamois. That's it. And while we're waiting for the chamois leather to soften, we will have a bit of a clean up. So we're going to mop the water from the inside. Our trusty sponge on a stick, and just run that up the side just to get a lot of the excess water out of the way. Chamois is now ready, so that's our chamois. Run this gently over the top. Like so. Have a clean up, and that's first one done. So water off the outside, any dribbles that's gone inside, get them out of the way. Our trusty throwing stick a la Hsinchuen Leach. To get this bit excess clear. Out of the way. Dry the outside. Get rid of all that slip off the surface. Give it another run past. Little undercut. Help our wire get underneath. Give it a check. Clean our wire. Slow the wheel right down. Twisted cut off wire. Press it on the wheel. Bring it through. Cloth. I haven't got a cloth either. Goodness me. There's one done. So I'm not going to prattle on for the next bit, because it's going to be speeded up. I'm going to do some more of them. So we will just lift that off out of the way. So that's now on our wear board, and we're going to have 6 by the end of this, hopefully. So I will speak to you in a little while. Now, do we do something different? So, I'll show you what we've got so far. So we got 5 cups. And every now and then, throw in a bottle shape, like a vase. So we'll go for that. So it's basically the same to start with. We're going to centre it. Going it up and down a couple of times. So this is very clear, and I've noticed on the other ones it's quite a shade difference. It's nearly agate ware. Right, so we centre it down. So what we want to do this time, I want to leave it a little narrower when we open it out. So I'll get our depth about there. I'm going to open it out, but I'm not going to go as wide this time. About there. Compact the base. That, collar it in a bit. So we want a relatively tall, narrow cylinder to start with. So get our first lift out the way. We want to keep that really stable as we get higher, because we're going to narrow that in later on. We want it nice and steady or stable. Right, so we're getting there. Compact that top edge again. So it's sort of a bullet shape. So while I can get my hand to the bottom without opening the top too much, I'm going to do one more main lift to get the height. Eke it up a little bit more. Right. I'm just collaring it all the way to the top. Like so. Right, so we'll get rid of a bit of water. There's not much more work on the inside now, because that's where we want it to be. Like so. So slower speed right down. So we've got our sort of bottle shape, so I want a vase So I want to start to narrow it in right at the top here. So I'm going to go up to there, and it's just that top bit. I'm going to start to narrow in about halfway, a third of the way in for the overall diameter. Now, because we've narrowed in, it's gone a little thicker, that top edge. So make sure we don't lose our shape. So then from there onwards, it's going to gently narrow that. A little lift. Compact our top edge. And then we're going to just narrow that bit in again. So just on that top edge. Narrow that in. That's it. Then we will just define that shape a bit better. Like so. Might go a little further, a little narrower. Yeah. Like so. We will show me that top edge. Nearly knocked it there. And do it this time without breaking it. We use the short edge. That's it. Done. Get any water out the middle. Like so. Get rid of our water off the wheel. I'm going to get rid of the thick off the side of the bottle. So, trim the bottom. Like so. Run our stick up the side. Rid of all the water. Like that. Give it a little undercut. something a little different, a little mini vase instead of a cup. Right, wire off. Wire off, dry our hands. On a very wet cloth. Lift that off. Boink onto the end of there. And we'll bring them over. So there's our pot, and we will go back out. So we got our cups and a little vase to finish off with. So let's adjust the camera back up if I can without destroying the place. There we are. Ooh, a bit low. A bit low. Higher, he said, higher. Ooh, there you go. Thanks for watching. Remember, clears the way. Keep checking out website, updates on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, all that gear. And see you in another video very soon. Bye for now.